I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about the Memphis Grizzlies do not intend to re-sign free agent Dillon Brooks. The Memphis Grizzlies do not intend to re-sign Dillon Brooks in unrestricted free agencies, sources have confirmed. The franchise plans to move on from Brooks, a 6-year veteran who is the longest tenured player on the Memphis Grizzlies, were solidified in the wake of the second seeded Memphis first round playoff elimination to the Los Angeles Lakers. Brooks had a very, very, very disappointing series, shooting just 31.2% from the floor as the Lakers defenders frequently sagged off of him to clog the paint and created distractions by calling, he created distractions by calling LeBron James old and declaring, "I poke bears," after the Grizzlies actually won Game 2. We're going to take a different approach, is what the as it pertains to trash talk next season, is what the Memphis Grizzlies general manager said Sunday during the team exit interviews. You'll see a different approach from this team, but at the same time, confidence is important. But I guess for me, but there's a line there certainly. As specifically about Dillon Brooks, the general manager said, I'll hit on DB another day. Nothing I can comment on for now with him going into free agency. Dillon Brooks and wing defender who complained during the playoffs about being portrayed as the villain led the NBA with 18 technical fouls this season, resulting in 2 separate one-game suspensions. He was suspended another game, so 3 games suspended this season for striking Cleveland's Donovan Mitchell in the groin area during starting a scuffle between the two. Brooks, who's 27 years old, averaged 14.3 points this season on 39.6 shooting from the field this season. His poor shot selection had been a long cause of frustration with the organization, and Brooks repeatedly mentioned his reduced role this season during the Sunday exit interview with Memphis media. "I don't think I lost anything on the offensive end," Brooks, who averaged a career high 18.4 points last season. I was just there to 3-and-D, shoot and play defense. I got way more to my game than just that. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, 18 technical fouls. That's a huge problem. I don't know if he led the Memphis Grizzlies in games played this season, but I know he played like 70 plus games this season, even though he was suspended for 3 games. So he played, almost 75. No, maybe he could have played almost 75 games this season. So he was very reliable for the Memphis Grizzlies, who are known for having a lot of injuries with their star players and starters. So, and also, I don't think Dillon Brooks is going to be a free agent for too long. Last season, the season before this season, he averaged 18 points a game. That's pretty good. I could see, I wouldn't say any names, but if you just want to throw names out there, teams like Orlando, I wouldn't say Minnesota, obviously not the Lakers, but maybe Detroit. I don't think he's going to go to the Knicks or the Celtics or the Sixers. I don't think he's going to go to the Bucks. Maybe Atlanta, maybe Houston. I know Houston, they're looking for some players. There's just a lot of teams. There's a huge market. I wouldn't even be surprised if he went to the Clippers. The Clippers, they seem to pick, players who poke at people. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the Clippers, right? Even, there. But yeah, there's a huge market for Dillon Brooks this free agency season, and with him averaging almost 15 points a season, that's not bad. I know there's a lot of Dillon Brooks, I wouldn't say haters, but he became the villain, and then he didn't want to become the villain. Now people are trashing him, which as they should, but he's not like a bum, right? Like, you know, averaging almost 15 points in the NBA is not as bad as it seems. You know, even if he went to a team like the Phoenix Suns, they don't have any depth to that team. If they could have got extra 15 points from a person like Dillon Brooks, I'm pretty sure a team like the Phoenix Suns would take it, right? There's a lot of teams, but they trade away all their players. But I'm just saying there's a lot of teams on the market for a player like Dillon Brooks who averaged 18 points one season and averaged 14, you know, points this season. So I don't think he's going to be a free agent too long this NBA offseason. But let me know your opinion of this story. Are you happy Dillon Brooks is a free agent? Or do you kind of agree with me that, yeah, maybe Memphis Grizzlies are moving in a different direction, as they should? Dillon Brooks, he'll be fine in free agency this off season. But I'm Jason, the world is yours. Today we had a story about the NBA. Memphis Grizzlies say they do not intend to re-sign their starting small forward Dillon Brooks during 2023 free agency period. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.